The Gateway project is a £50 million development scheme for Harlow Town. It includes the creation of a new football stadium, a new athletics track, 500 new homes and this £25 million leisure centre. The first phases of the project started in 2005 and are due for completion in the summer of 2009. But as it draws ever closer to completion, is £50 million money well spent for a town that's seen a lot of development in recent years?
We need to rebuild and regenerate our sports and recreation facilities, and because we also desperately need more affordable housing. This is the biggest project we've seen in Harlow in a generation, backed by an £11 million government grant. I've always said that when I grew up in Harlow we had the best sports and recreation facilities in the country. Today we don't. And we probably 35 to 40% of my casework as a constituency MP is housing related, people in desperate housing need, either homeless or in overcrowded accommodation, having to wait years and years to get a roof over their head. And the Gateway development will provide 550 homes, 180 of them will be houses for rent. There's also equity share properties where you part buy, part rent, and they're already providing a real hope and opportunity for people in Harlow.
To find out how the Gateway project will improve sports, social and recreational facilities, I visited the council offices where I spoke to the project head of communication, Lynn Seward.
Harlow once was the cutting edge of sporting facilities, but over the years some of those facilities have become, let's say, past their sell-by date. They are getting tatty. We are talking here, £50 million project. There are inevitably the odd delays due to things like inclement weather and things like that. Harlow deserves the best. If we're going to have a leisure centre that really is a state-of-the-art leisure centre, then that's the money it costs to develop something like that. And we know that that has been the right choice because it's been selected to be included in the Olympic Games training camps brochure, so we may well have people from countries around the world wanting to come and train in Harlow. It's possible that there will be opportunities for local businesses to get contracts. That's a possibility. We could be looking at encouraging local people to have volunteering opportunities.
I've come to Harlow Town Centre to find out just what people know about the Gateway project and whether they're for or against the £50 million scheme.
I think you could have done so much better, or the council or whoever spent it, in improving the environment in the town centre, the appearance. It's filthy and empty shop.
Apparently it's going to have activities in it for the younger generation, so I think it is money well spent.
It sounds quite expensive, but I think if they produce the goods and it's easily accessible to people, the general public, then it should be a good idea.
The new athletics track is situated at Mark Hall Secondary School, and I met with the Director of Sport, Jane Tullock, who informed me that the facilities are benefiting the pupils and the local community alike.
The funding from the Gateway project was very, very useful in resiting the track and upgrading the facility for the Harlow community and the whole of Essex. The track is not just for the school, it is a schools and community project. Harlow Athletics Club and Harlow Running Club are based here, and in addition to that we also have disability groups using the track. So far, because we haven't got competition status, the schools, both the primary and the secondary schools, have held their competitions and some training here. So that's been very useful to every school in Harlow. I think this would be a fantastic training venue. I think it would really lift the profile of Harlow within Essex, within the area and nationally, and it would be a great boost for children and adults here, as well as disabled people, to actually witness high-level competition and give them something to aim for.
This is Harlow Town Football Club's new multi-million-pound stadium, and its creation would not have been possible without the help of the Gateway scheme.
Well, I think the Gateway project as a whole has been very beneficial to the town of Harlow, not just for the football club. I mean, the overall image people had of Harlow 5 years ago is completely different to what it is now. It's seen as a nicer place to be, thanks mainly to the new schemes that the Gateway project have undertaken.
So as the conclusion of the Gateway project nears and plans for future development in the town start to take shape, people of Harlow will hope that buildings like this will soon be a thing of the past. Will Jardine, the Gateway project, Harlow.